So every year, Minecraft does something called a mob vote, in which they release 3 videos explaining 3 new mobs to add to the game. And it's up to the community to put them in. Sounds simple, right? No, not at all. Democracy is never simple. Because every single year we have the exact same problem. The community bashes their heads over which mob is better and which should be added to the game, and it's a huge Twitter argument every single time. Now, I'm not going to go into the whole entire history of how the mob vote started and all the other past mob votes. I just want to let you know what mob I'm voting for this year. But I guess I could give you a rundown on how this all works in the first place. So, like, a few weeks before Minecraft Live even starts, they release 3 videos talking about 3 different mobs to add into the game. And the community, on the day before or the day of Minecraft Live, they can vote for that mob, and whichever mob has the most votes gets added to the game. So this year, it's between the 3 mobs, the Tough Golem, the Rascal, and the Sniffer. And this year, I am voting for the Sniffer. The reason is because I believe that the Sniffer is the most developed idea out of the 3, because the Sniffer will bring us new plants, it will give us a really big version, it gives us a cute little version, and a new adventure with finding its eggs in ocean ruins, which are not that useful, but with these eggs, they will become useful, the ocean ruins, I mean. And as I said before, they will give us new plants, so that's actually very interesting. I'm all for new plants. But let's talk about the other 2 mobs. Starting with the Rascal. Now, the Rascal is a cave mob that only exists in caves below Y0, and I believe in mineshafts only. And how it works is that you find it 3 times in a game of hide-and-seek, as they call it, and then once you find it 3 times, it will give you an enchanted iron pickaxe. Well, as they showed in the video. They did confirm that they will drop other stuff, but the reason I say don't vote for this is because it's a very unsure vote. It's kinda like you don't know what else it's gonna drop. Like, the iron pickaxes aren't gonna be useful, especially at Y0. Like, why would you be down there if you don't have, like, an iron pickaxe already? It's good for early players, but it's not that great for new players. Sorry, not new players, like, later players. It's not good for late game. Next up is the Tough Golem. Now, golems in Minecraft are things you make that then just wander around and do simple tasks. We have the Snow Golem, which makes a trail of snow and shoots snowballs at hostile mobs. Then we also have the Iron Golem, which is a big, strong, iron giant that will protect you against hostile mobs. But lately, in these 2 mob votes, this one and the one from last year, I feel like Minecraft's trying to add a new golem, but I don't think that it should be from the mob vote. If they're gonna add a new golem, they should probably just put one in an update, because I'd rather take a new mob with an interesting concept than just another golem. Not to say that this is just some other golem. It has a different use, and I think it's definitely the best out of the... It's definitely the second best out of the 3. How does it work? You build it, and then it will hold stuff for you, and it will walk around. And then it will go back at some point during the day and turn back into a statue holding your thing. So it's kind of like an armor stand and a item frame mixed together that just walks around. I don't find that very useful. Yeah, you can customize it with cool new cloaks, kind of like the llamas, where you can put a carpet on them, and then they will get a cool new, like, coat on them. That's kind of cool, but also, I don't know, like, it's not that interesting. You can stack them. They did say in one of the descriptions that you can stack the golems on top of each other, which is a creative use. I'd like a cool decorative mob that will just stand there forever. But I feel like the Tough Golem is kind of lacking personality. Like, the Copper Golem from last year had so much personality. It was zipping around, it made those beep boop beep boop sounds, and it was pressing buttons. It was the happiest little guy ever. The Tough Golem just walks around and holds your item and then goes back to sleep. Great job! You did something. You held my items. Great. So yeah, it's also kind of, like, underwhelming, because I don't know all that much about it. Not to say that it's not cool, as I said before, it's the second best option. But the Sniffer is a more developed idea with a more developed concept. It's cute, like all these mobs, except for the Rascal, are pretty cute. But I think that the Sniffer kind of takes the cake here. It's definitely the most developed, and I hope it gets added, because I would love to have like a Sniffer ranch, because another thing about the Sniffer is that you can bring it back to life. By finding its eggs, you are bringing back a dinosaur to life. And they're not roaming until you bring them back from hatching them. And I assume that once you get 2 of them, you can breed them, and then they will make more and more eggs, and then you revive the whole entire population of Sniffers. That's a really cool concept. I like that concept. So yeah, I'm going to be voting Sniffer. It has a cool concept. It's cute. I want to see it rise in the overworld. I want to see another dinosaur, because dinosaurs are cool. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be voting for. See you at Minecraft Live. Smiles to you.